It's almost Christmas, and it's cold as a witch's thighs outside. Before we start tonight's review, I thought we'd open a few of my gifts together. Let's get this boring stocking out of the way first. Hopefully it's full of lucky strikes. Coal? Guess I should have seen that coming. Now let's get to the good stuff. Bet this is a vinyl. Maybe it's Medusa's First Step Beyond LP. What the hell? When a Stranger Calls soundtrack? Wait. What the hell kind of vinyl is this? Garbage. Let's hope this next one's better. I wonder what this could be, huh? Maybe it's a new chain for my chainsaw. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now I can go slashing through the snow. Now for the last gift. Hope it's not a box of those fucking shortbread cookies. Well, I guess I know what we're watching tonight. 1984's Silent Night, Deadly Night. A film that shows us what happens when we are naughty. We get punished. The film begins with this classic fucking title sequence. Gets me in the spirit every time. Also, this main theme is incredibly well done. This is one of those underrated horror themes in my opinion. Perry Botkin needs some recognition. We're then introduced to a loving family. They are on their way to see Grandpa for Christmas. You may have thought that Grandpa's house was a nice little home tucked away in the woods. But no, turns out he's in a mental hospital. How sweet. Billy cuts the shit and wonders why they even bothered coming if he's just gonna sit there silent as the night. The parents leave and tell Billy to stay and keep Grandpa company. And then Grandpa breaks the silence.
You scared, ain't you? Yes, you'll be. Christmas Eve is the scariest damn night of the year.
Can't deny that. Turns out Grandpa really hates Christmas and tells Billy that Santa is gonna punish his ass. If he sees Santa, he better run. Run for his life. Grandpa's line delivery and performance is scarier than the lines themselves here. It's so eerie the way that he just seems so desperate and strained. Creepy stuff. On the way home, Billy tells Mom and Dad what Grandpa had said, and surprisingly, they believe him. I have to applaud this. I mean, they listened to the kid? Insane. Billy then tells his mom not to talk bad about Grandpa, because Santa will punish her. We then cut to Santa, who is stopping off for some snacks on his delivery route, but apparently he's hungry for some bread, because he whips out a fucking gun.
What the hell are you doing that for?
I'm holding you up, asshole.
Like, yeah, what do you think is happening? You work in a convenience store, and this guy just pulled it out, whatever. He then makes the mistake of fighting back, and Santa blows his ass away, including a shot right to the fucking head. Damn. And all that for a lousy...
31 bucks. Merry fucking Christmas.
He jumps into his badass Monte Carlo and speeds off. Sure beats that red-nosed asshole. Our family then drives up on Santa. Okay, look at this scene. That is scary as hell. Ain't no sane person in the world gonna stop. No way.
No, Daddy, I don't want to see him. Keep going, don't stop.
See? Little Billy gets it. Santa wastes no time and just fucking shoots Pops. Mom gets the 70s exploitation treatment. Billy runs away and hides as the baby screams into the night. There's something about this whole scene that's just really unsettling. I think it has a lot to do with the music and the song that plays after the fact. Well done. I mean, that Santa was one twisted son of a bitch. Time has passed and Billy is now in an orphanage. He's showing signs of being disturbed, but I mean, I don't see the big deal. That looks like a great drawing to me. This witch in a nun's outfit, also known as Mother Superior, orders Billy to his room for some ass whooping. Sister Margaret tries to explain that he needs help, but Mother Bitch isn't having any of it. After a short time, Sister Margaret tells Billy to come play. But first, he has to stop to spy on a different game. Twister. Mother Superior smelt that sex from outside, like Jason fucking Voorhees, and she decides to bring a belt to the party. How kinky. She tells Billy that sex is bad. Billy agrees, and is very nice. But he gets his ass whooped anyway. Fucking psychopath. Billy begins experiencing night terrors, and he's waking the whole house. Mother Superior then ties him to the bed. I mean, what the fuck is her deal? She is this film's true villain. To further his trauma, they then force him to sit on Santa's lap. Look, she knows what happened to Billy's parents. She knows. She knows that he saw the whole thing. This woman belongs in jail. Holy shit, what a hook. We fast forward again, this time to 1984. Sister Margaret is helping Billy get a job, but boss man Mr. Sims says this toy store is a man's job. She insists that he meet the grown-up Billy. And what the fuck were they feeding that boy in there? Billy done turned into a fucking unit. He gets hired on the spot. We are then treated to a retail montage, like a 80s Sears commercial. Christmas time rolls around again. Sims is then informed that the Santa broke his fucking ankle and can't make it. Oh god. I sense more Billy trauma. Billy then gets more shit from Andy, the boss suck-up. Anyway, Sims has to ask Billy to take the role of Santa, and for some reason, in the middle of this toy store, there's a fucking axe on the wall. This is such a great idea. They've all but peer-pressured Billy to play Santa Claus. Billy then starts to tell children that he will punish them severely if they don't calm the fuck down. Hey, it worked. Mall Santas, take notes. Margaret calls to check on Billy and finds out about his new job. Sims is ready to get the holiday started.
Stick with me, kids. By the time this party's over, you'll think you are Santa Claus.
Oh, just you wait. Andy then sweeps Pam off of her feet and whisks her away to the stockroom. We get some more great horror music here, and some awesome shots of Christmas imagery. This movie really does a kick-ass job at capturing the feel of Christmas. Andy the stalker is a total fucking creep-ass, turns out, and leads the tipsy Pam to the back. Pam tries to push him off, but he just won't stop. This gives Billy here some more flashbacks, reliving his trauma. And finally, after all this abuse, he snaps, like the leg off of a flea market action figure. Billy Claus grabs a string of lights and hangs them, with Andy attached. Holy shit. Pam objects to him saving her. I guess she was just playing hard to get. Anyways, Billy guts her like a fucking deer and tells her punishment is good. Sims is next on Santa's list, and we get more fantastic shots of the killer Santa, who delivers a crushing Halloween 2 style blow. Man, Sims is really hammered. Miss Randall spots the bodies, and Santa gets his axe off the wall. After some rising tension, she knocks him down and takes his weapon. Smart. But this toy store sells fucking bow and arrows. Man, the 80s were hardcore. Anyways, he shoots her through the heart. Margaret shows up a little bit too late. Billy is gone, and Santa can begin his work. Linnea Quigley and this dude start on their homework. Her little sister comes downstairs though, and almost ruins it. But she tells her that Santa won't come if she stays awake, and she rushes back off to her room. They're then interrupted again by a cat who wants to be let in. So, she goes to let him in, topless. The cat's not all that gets let in though. She also welcomes in Billy, who really racks up the kill count. Iconic fucking death scene. After a few minutes, her boyfriend goes to check on her. He sees the door is smashed in and remains calm. That is until spotting the trophy. He fights off Santa briefly and tries to call the cops, but then Billy proceeds to kick his fucking ass and throw him out the window, sealing the deal. Little sister comes down again and speaks to Santa. After making sure that she's been good all year, he gifts her with a bloody box cutter. That too was on my list. The cops are now aware that Santa's on the loose, but it's a joke to them, assholes. They then spot him at a window, but turns out it's just a dad that was playing Santa. It's a pretty cool idea. I mean, there's lots of Santas running around tonight. They're gonna have a tough time finding Billy. 2 teen boys are in the middle of the woods to sled, for some reason. That is until these bullies with nothing better to do show up and wail on them, stealing their plastic sleds. Bully number 1 is scared of the trees, but makes it down. Bully number 2 is just way too excited. He really loses his head. Sick. Fucking sick. It's now morning, and the detective and Sister Margaret are trying to figure out Billy's next move. That's when it dawns on her. The orphanage. Wait, is that Mother Superior? She's alive? What is she, like 197 now? Anyways, one of the kids leave the phone off the hook by mistake, and they can't get a hold of them. So the cops have to make a mad dash to the orphanage, and are ordered to shoot Santa on sight. Speaking of which, here he comes now. This cop just jumps out and guns him down right in front of a kid. Man, that'll scar him. I sense another Billy in the making here. The news of the shooting reaches them, but something's off. She puts together that they've shot the deaf Father O'Brien. He plays Santa for the orphanage. He didn't stop because, well, he couldn't hear him. Now that is fucking dark. And humorous. Mother Superior actually pretends to care about the kids.
Children, listen to me. I know that you're very upset, and I understand. But I want you to stop that moping.
Never mind. Yeah, because singing is gonna fix the fact that they just witnessed Santa's murder. Officer Doofy here checks the perimeter, then descends into the cellar. After coming up empty-handed, he walks up the stairs and gets an axe to the chest. Then Frosty is punished. Damn, I wonder what he did. Maybe it was for all those ho-ho-hos he picked up last winter. Billy gets let in. You know, if anyone deserves to be punished, it's Mother Time over here. She tells the kids that there is no such thing as Santa. Wow, way to ruin the surprise. And right before Billy can cut her down, he's shot. No! Damn it! Billy tells the kids that they're safe now, and then dies. But Billy's brother Richie is gonna take the reins. That's right. That's him. He saw 2 Santa deaths in about 45 minutes. So give him another few years and he'll take over. Silent Night, Deadly Night is a classic. What more can I say? It came out during the big boom of the slashers, and was heavily protested by a lot of parents, due to it giving Santa Claus a bad image for the kiddies. I, for one, say a scary Santa is a good Santa. It also has one of the best poster artworks out there. I remember seeing this image of Santa coming down the chimney with an axe as a kid, and thinking it was just fucking badass. And check out the tagline, "You've made it through Halloween, now try to survive Christmas." I mean, come on, how do you get better than that? Director Charles E. Sellier only went on to direct 2 other films, neither of them being horror. That's just crazy to me. Same for the writers, Michael Hickey and Paul Kami. They only went on to write the sequel Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. I feel like all of them should have gotten more jobs. This film is very dark and gritty, with the transitions from toy Santas and snow to blood and carnage. It's perfect. The film is shot in such a way that really captures the holidays. And without a doubt, the music is a real star here. The way it builds tension and has a beautiful but dreadful tone. I mean, I said it earlier, but Perry Bodkin did a fantastic job, and I wish he had done more horror film soundtracks. The cast are great, the effects are great, the cinematography is fantastic, the shots of Billy in the shadows are very stylish, and have a very, Italian feel to them. My only real complaint is Mother Superior. Not the performance, no. She did her job well at making me hate her. But she deserved a gory death at the end, damn it. My favorite moment has to go to the Toy Store Massacre. I mean, hell, that could be a slasher film title on its own. Anyways, we get 4 great death scenes, back to back to back. Aside from the deaths, this is when the cinematography really shines. Who got it the worst? Billy. I'm actually not joking this time. It's no wonder he snapped. The boy never stood a chance. He witnessed his family's murder. He was tormented for years at this orphanage by a psychotic nun, and then continued to be tortured in his adulthood, never being able to fully heal from his childhood trauma. In many ways, Billy is the biggest tragedy of all in this film. Well, that was Silent Night, Deadly Night. What you think of it? Let me know down below. I hope you all have a very scary Christmas, and a happy holidays, from the bottom of where my heart used to be. And until next time, this is good night.